guys, how are you? Welcome to today's video. I'm sorry it took me so long to do a new video. I've been really busy. I'm going on vacation next week, so I've just been a lot of packing. But today I wanted to talk about, I want to talk to people who talk about bullying, I guess. But this is geared more toward people, or certain people being bullied, not necessarily at the bullies themselves, though I do say bullies need to stop. This is something I wish someone had told me in high school. And like I said, this is not to all victims, but people like me. In high school, I used to be really bad, where some of my friends were pretty mean to me in high school, and I used to laugh it off and take it all as a joke, and I'd pretend it's all a joke, and I was like, oh well, it can't hurt me if I just pretend it's a joke, and I just laugh it off, and I'm like, haha, it doesn't matter, I don't care what you think. And that was wrong. I didn't know it at the time, but that's not how it is. You can't just laugh off the bullying, and after a time, it takes a toll. And I'd wish someone had told me that if you keep doing it, you're going to end up with scars later. The jokes and the comments that you think is so funny now and that you think you're okay with now, one day they're going to hurt. One day you're going to feel them. And maybe it's not today, maybe it's not tomorrow, but they build up, and soon, eventually, it's all just one big pain that you're feeling that you never even knew you were feeling, and you lose trust in people because you allowed yourself to call these people who are hurting you your friends. And so now when you look at everyone close to you, you question whether or not they really care about you, or if they're the same as those people that made fun of you and that they don't really care. They're just using you as a joke, or they're taking pity on you, but they can't really take that much pity on you because they're making fun of you. And all of a sudden you're skeptical of everyone around you, and you start questioning whether or not people actually care. And I'd wish someone had told me in high school not to stay with those people, because I feel like if I didn't have the friends I had some of the friends I had in high school, not all of them, but some of them, if some of the people that I chose to hang out with who bullied me, and I told myself it wasn't bullying, it was all of us just joking along at my expense. If I had known at that time not to hang out with them, I probably would have a lot more faith in the friends I have now. Most of my friends I do trust completely nowadays. I don't sit there and question whether or not they care, except for when I'm having really low days. But I wouldn't have the problems I have now with trust and my friends if I'd known back then that you shouldn't have friends like that. So I just want to say to everyone out there who sits there and ignores the fact that their friends make fun of them and laughs and says, oh, it's all just one big joke, to take a moment to step back and realize maybe it's not. Take a moment to think about how it's affecting you when you're not looking at it. Maybe it actually does hurt. And just try to distance yourself from the friends that spend more time insulting you than they do being kind to you. It's one thing to throw jokes back and forth every once in a while, but if it's happening on a daily, everyday basis, and you're spending more time getting bullied and being made fun of than you are being complimented and told you're a wonderful person, maybe you need to find yourself some new friends, or at least spend a little less time with those friends if you can. And I know it's hard. It's just, you've got to open your eyes and realize that you shouldn't let people hurt you because you think they're your friends and you think they're just making a joke. Because eventually it does wear away. That strong outer shell you think you have doesn't last forever. And I want everybody to realize that. But that's all I wanted to say. Have a good day. Bye, guys.